Hi there, I'm Nivine from HCLSoftware, and I'm thrilled to welcome you to the Customer Success Connect series. On this episode, we'll dive into the digital experience world from the point of view of our product leader. Let's jump in. Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Nivine from the Customer Success team, and we're excited to introduce you to Ken Krause, product leader for HCLSoftware Digital Experience Platform. Ken, thank you very much for being here today.
Absolutely, looking forward to it.
Great. Let's jump right in. So, Ken, if you had to explain how HCLSoftware customer success team helps digital experience customers in 15-20 seconds, what would you say?
All right, 15 seconds. The CSEs are a single point of contact for our customers and should be viewed that way. So when I say that, it's not from a transactional standpoint, it's a relationship standpoint. And so they should understand our customers' businesses, their objectives, their goals, their current state, challenges that they're facing, and then how we can help solve those problems. And then work as kind of a Sherpa to kind of work them through the HCL system, whether it's through support, whether it's through product management, engineering, other products, other solutions around that. So a single point of contact to enable our customers to help build the case to be successful with digital experience.
Thank you. Now, the latest version of digital experience has just been released. What are the key highlights our customers should know about?
Yeah, I think from the latest release from just a couple of weeks ago, we have really leaned into the practitioner and developer experience and improvement around that. And with that came probably one of the highlights would be Blueprint, which is a collection of assets, components for content management that allow practitioners to get started very quickly and to set up sites in a best practices manner, and then to learn from those pieces around that. And then the beginning evolutions of the improved practitioner experience around that. So bringing in different UIs, fewer clicks, easier to use, faster to distribute, improved experiences around that, the Practitioner Studio. And then as we start to move into that world, some of the AI components. So between the Blueprint, the AI, the platform, and the practitioner experience are probably the key highlights. That's really our motto going forward as well.
Very clear. Thank you for the precious highlights to our customers. And now, how are you helping customers migrate or upgrade smoothly to the latest version? You have more than 20 seconds for this one.
Okay. I'll need it. So our customers are in all various different states. Some are on older versions, some are using some older techniques. And then we have other customers that are fairly up to date and just need a few pieces. So going back to my first comment about being that single point of contact, understanding where they are, what they're facing around that, and then working with them to understand what are your business objectives, where are you trying to go, what things are you trying to solve, what are you currently using the platform for, and how are you using it, and then overlaying that against what the platform offers today, whether new capabilities, new features, new enhancements that they may not be taking advantage of, as well as replatforming, moving to cloud and such. So really understanding where they are, where they're trying to go, and then how we can overlay those two things together to make them successful in that. And it's anywhere from simply sitting down with them and helping them put together a high-level plan and showing them the documentation and enablement materials that are out there and available to them, or bringing in HCL services, software services to help put together that plan, a more detailed plan, or even completely white glove migration. So the CSEs as a single point of contact, again, is to bring that information, understand where they're going, help them identify the plan, and then bring in the appropriate resources, whether through our services or through partners, to make sure that they can be successful. And then once they get there, they can take full advantage of all the new capabilities and start to expand and grow with the product.
Okay, so listening to them and staying at their side throughout their journey.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. So now we talked about present. My question right now is, where do you see the customer experience evolving over the next 2 or 3 years?
Okay. So the CSE role has been evolving over the past year. fairly significantly, moving from one of what we call maybe more transactional based to more relationship based. And that takes a little bit of time. We've got to be embedded with our clients. We have to be side by side with them. So just like with the upgrading and just like with the single point of contact that I spoke about before, the CSEs have to be able to spend time with the clients. And it's not always these big meetings that we think about. It doesn't have to be a big roadmap discussion or a 2-hour architecture discussion or anything like that. It could be over coffee. It could be over lunch. It could be a lunch and learn enablement session, whatever it may be, to really get in there, embed themselves in there so that they're side by side with their customers. So as the business requirements start to come in, or we start to identify business opportunities for them to take advantage of with the digital experience platform, to start drive them. I mentioned the word Sherpa before, getting them to the top of the mountain with stops at the base camps along the way and helping them understand that path and the progression forward and being successful and how to leverage the rest of HCL software. So whether it's other products or whether it's just our support, whether it's the engineering team, product management team, and enablement teams as well, and software university and our developer communities, all of those things. So I think that the role becomes much more of a embedded, trusted advisor role, which is guiding and directing our clients versus responding. So much more proactive response versus a taking instructions and then just acting on those. We want to be able to lead them up the mountain.
Nice view of the upcoming future. Now, Ken, a question to you. What excites you most about your role?
Well, you can probably tell by the last answer, it's the client engagement. That's where the energy comes from. So being able to sit down with customers, and even if you have one of those unhappy customers one time, just sitting with them and working through what they're going through, understanding what they're struggling with, and finding a way to get that successful again. Seeing clients launch sites, seeing clients take advantage of new capabilities, and see clients excited about some of the things that we're doing. It's very energizing for us to be able to go out there and show them a roadmap that is robust and really is driving directions. And more importantly, that roadmap is coming from them. As the CSEs, we bring back those experiences to our product management and engineering teams to help drive that platform and help them deliver what our customers are asking for. So it's engaging with the customers, and then just internally kind of being reflective of this, the engagement that I have with the broader HCL software team. So I work with the engineering team, the product management team, the support teams, the marketing teams, the partner teams, the enablement teams, all of those coming together in a very strong, supportive backing. While it's just us out there talking to the customer directly, the amount of people behind the scenes providing that information and drive and energy comes with it really does lift the whole team up. So 12th man, if you excuse the football analogy around that of the team behind it. That's the exciting part about it.
Sounds like there's a tremendous behind the scenes work. Lovely.
Yes.
So now the last question is going to be less technical. If HCL Software digital experience was a color, what would it be and why?
And why? Again, I think this is going to be, I'll say it and then I'll have to explain it because it'll sound very plain. So I'm going to say white. And white sounds very plain and blah. People would expect some vibrant color, red, blue, pink, whatever. White for me, the first thing that pops in my head when you say something like that was the picture of the prism. And if you think of the prism where the white light comes in and then is broken up into multiple streams, the way my brain works around it is the other way around. So we have all of these multiple streams coming in, focused through the prism, which is the digital experience platform, supported by other software as well within HCL, and then pinpoint focused coming out in a single white light. And that's always been the power of DX is you have all of these, as I talked about before, customers that are upgrading and taking advantage of new capabilities. The ability to take data, content, applications, information, legacy applications, and bring them together into a single interface for the end user, whether they're a customer, whether they're an employee, citizen, whoever's using the platform at the end, and having that brought together, hiding the complexity of everything behind it, focusing that into a single beam of light, which is in the end white. So white is all colors together, and I think that's where DX shines.
That was unexpected. Well, thank you so much for your point of view. And thank you very much, Ken, for joining us today and sharing your insights. It has been great listening to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And we hope everyone enjoyed it. And stay tuned for the next Product Leader Connect.